Everybody, Christopherodd here, and today we're checking out G.I. Joe Operation Blackout. It's 2020, things are weird. I didn't expect a G.I. Joe game, and you know what? Here we are. Embrace it. That's all you can do this year. If you're over the age of 30, then you're probably very familiar with G.I. Joe, as it was like the action figure of my childhood. If you're not over 30, you've probably at least heard of G.I. Joe, but you know, you know who G.I. Joe is. Come on. G.I. Joe Operation Blackout. This is on the PS4, the Xbox One, and the Nintendo Switch. I think it's about 40 bucks. Basically, it's a team-based third-person shooter. It's definitely aimed at couch co-op as the main playable scenario, but if you're lonely, you can play with a CPU companion, and they're all right. They hit stuff sometimes when they shoot, which is cool. I'm playing this base game version on the PS4, but if you're into a bunch of like extra skins for your gun or for your character, there's deluxe editions available as well. So yeah, let's just dive in. I'm going to show you one of the missions. I'll probably just do the first mission actually after the training. So we're going to put on basically our nostalgia goggles and go down into G.I. Joe land and have a good time shooting things up. You can decide if this is something you'd be interested in. Thanks to Game Mill Entertainment for sponsoring this video and supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. The way that the game works, I think there's like, I want to say 17 levels or 17 different missions. In each of the missions, you're playing on either side. You're either on the G.I. Joe side, you're on like the Cobra side, and you're playing a bunch of different characters each time. So I'm going to take you through mission 1 just so that we're not like spoiling anything. If you want to follow the whole story through and you end up playing it yourself, then there you go. After you beat a mission, you're able to apply certain modifiers here. So as an example, you can use only melee weapons, the HUD's invisible, players have double HP and armor, players deal increased damage, increased unlimited ultimates, enemies move faster, enemies deal more damage, a whole bunch of examples. For now, I'll just take you through the basic mission. First time I did it was 15 minutes 40 seconds. I'll see if I can beat that, and we'll go from there. So let's begin. No modifiers, and let's start. Now, what's cool about this is as you go through the campaign, you're basically unlocking additional characters, some good, some bad, and you can use those then on your previously unlocked levels. So I've played through 3 missions, and these are the people that I have available. They all do play pretty differently. They have different ultimates. They have different starting guns. There are guns within the levels that you can swap to and stuff. They also have these different skins that you can unlock as you go, different character skins, what have you. But that's not the key. We're gonna pick Cobra Commander.
Will be mine.
And I don't care who the CPU picks. It doesn't matter because it's basically all up to us.
Status report, dial tone.
All teams have reached their rallying points across the globe and are prepared to engage Cobra forces.
Tell them to keep holding, but to take any action necessary to defend themselves.
Scarlet reports that the Cobra forces in Japan are keeping their distance. Similar report from Roadblock in Death Valley. Gung Ho, Shipwreck, and the other team leaders report the same.
Looks like Cobra is waiting for something. What are they up to?
Sir, we have incoming.
What was that?
Unknown. Not a missile. A crashed satellite, maybe?
Flag, come in. Cobra bats everywhere. We're completely outnumbered. Their parachutes...
What happened?
We're getting emergency communication from all teams. I can't patch them in. Too much interference. Something is jamming our signal.
I love it. Yo, Joe!
Commander, our paratroopers have cleared the bow of the flag. We can move in the rest of our forces now.
Excellent. Everything is going according to plan. Soon the flag will be under our control. Storm Shadow, is your team ready?
Yes, Commander. We will gain access to their network and use the flag to take control of the G.I. Joe satellite system and generate the Blackout sphere.
Then there will be no one to stop us from fulfilling our destiny. Cobra!
It's been a long time since I've seen Saturday morning cartoons, specifically from G.I. Joe. But I'm thinking to myself while I watch this, I'm like, okay, the voice acting could use, you know, a little bit of work. But also, it kind of feels like maybe that's how the cartoons were. I don't know. Let's rock and roll.
Joes, your pathetic defenses will never stop Cobra's advance. Cobra! Storm Shadow, assist me.
Yes, sir, Commander.
Cobra!
So I'll talk about some of the things that I do like, some of the things that I think they could improve on as we go. But this is like by no means a review. That's not my style. I just like to kind of play different things that come up once in a while, and this is one of those things. So I do like the animation. I like the art style as well. Obviously, heavily influenced by games like Borderlands with the whole cell shaded design. But there's a lot of games that are doing this over the last little while, and I think it's cool. Like it fits this style of game, which is like a little bit campy, a little bit old school. Like I think it fits really nicely. So as you can look at the HUD, there is a little bit going on here. Here we can switch our weapon if we want. I'm gonna keep what we have going on right now for a bit. We have grenades that we can throw. Get stuck back here. You can see that in the bottom right, how many grenades we have left. Those are not super common in the map, so you do want to exercise a bit of caution.
I was bored.
I really like the reload. You get an option to do like a quick reload if you nail that thing right in the middle there. Close enough. See, and if you whiff it, takes longer. I like when games do that. Come on now. There we go. I'm gonna switch back. And depending on the gun, the reload animation is actually longer or shorter. So the rhythm changes when you're swapping guns a lot. Okay, let's motor. We do have an ultimate that we build up as well in the bottom middle that you're probably seeing. Let me get over here. We'll clear this landing zone.
Covering the evacuation.
Defend those batteries at all costs. I'll hold the deck.
Oh, must I do everything myself? Storm Shadow, with me, now!
At once, Commander.
And I will say that there's like, at least so far in the 3 missions, there's a decent variety of gameplay where you're not just shooting other soldiers. But here, like, we're defending with these turrets. Sometimes there's like little boss battles that you have to do. There's driving tanks and stuff. So I appreciate all of that just from a variety perspective. But as you'll probably notice, the shooting, it seems pretty basic. Like there's nothing super special about it. And I don't know if that's necessarily like a bad thing. It's just the style that they've chosen. And I think this game is clearly aimed at people who are like, you got to be a G.I. Joe fan. I highly doubt you're going to pick this up if you're not into G.I. Joe. Okay, so once we come off this turret, we'll throw down one of our ultimates to show you an idea of how that works. Let's go. You also see in the bottom left, we have shields and health. So shields recharge. Health you have to recharge by getting pickups. Okay, we're getting a few ships by. All right. So these little green things, these are the health pickups. So let's throw down our ultimate here. Everybody seems to have a different one. Now this one seems to like vaporize people if they walk through it. I don't know if I can encourage these guys to do so. There's one. So it's good to throw down in like a crowd that's really tight together.
This is mine.
And you also can get interrupted a lot. So if you're trying to reload your weapon, you're getting shot at. I'm playing on, I think there's 4 difficulties. I'm playing on the second one, which is the one they recommend. But legitimately, if you up your difficulty and you play with some of the different modifiers, like this would not be easy. It would take you definitely some attempts. Come on. Being that I mainly play games on PC, I always find it very difficult to aim when I come back to consoles. But here, it's got a pretty aggressive, like, lock-on targeting.
Yes, this is mine now.
So if you just let go of your aiming and then flick it back in.
I never thought I'd see your face around here, Cobra Commander. No matter.
There we go.
Mainframe. Time
Duke.
to speed up this battalion initiative of yours.
So Duke is sort of like a little mini boss, but they do this in a kind of an interesting way. I won't explain it in full just yet. Yeah, I'm...
Mainframe.
Okay.
Time to speed up this battalion.
I just killed myself. Excellent. We do have like a dash as well that we can use. You can see it refill in the bottom left there. Let's throw this down.
You got away with it this time, Cobra Commander.
So he fights us in like a couple of different phases here, which is
Wasn't nearly as hard as I thought.
a cool way of doing it.
But the ship is still moving.
Follow me, sir. We must move below deck. We need to
I wouldn't mind
destroy
trying to pick up a
ship's
different
generator.
gun. We'll see what we can do here. Couple remaining Sky Strikers. Let's go. Might even hit some of them. There we go. So you notice those were under side objectives, so you'll get more points for doing this. You also have like a points multiplier on the left if you keep killing things. So notice up by the 1455 there. Just keep an eye on that as we get kills and hit stuff. There are also collectibles scattered through the map, and I don't know that I've seen any, but I haven't been looking too hard. So I'm wondering where those things might be hidden, but if you're into that, I've never been much of a collectible hunter, but if you're a completionist, then there you go. Oh, cool. Okay, let's go.
Ready for Cobra's power?
Ready for Cobra's power?
To me!
Let's go.
According to the plans we stole, the generator is right this way.
Yes! She will soon be mine.
These little things we're picking up are just ammo.
Mine now. Here it is, the ship's heart. Ready for Cobra's
This is a grenade
power?
refill, and you get 3 from that. So ideally, you get rid of all your grenades before you do it.
My nanites can disable this console.
Now we have to
without
hold
damaging
this
the
fort.
reactor.
Can't leave this little area. You can see the timer building in the top. Keep them coming.
Yes.
Okay, let's reload these. Come on.
Yes.
50%.
My nanites still need time to act. Defend them while they do my bidding. Yes, Commander.
I think this would definitely be... You'd up the enjoyment significantly by playing co-op with a real person. No question. Up the difficulty, up the modifiers. And see what you can do. I do wish that they had some online co-op. A bit of an oversight in my opinion. Come on, I'm not getting this reload at all.
Bring me more ammo. Bring me more ammo.
Freeze, reptile.
You again? Ah, it doesn't matter.
Duke, hold them while we finish evacuating everyone. I have several reports that Cobra is capturing Joes.
Hey, Duke, little aggressive there, pal. Let's reload these again.
Time to strike! What are you doing here? What are you trying to accomplish?
Come to me.
Status report. All
Working.
lower holds currently under Cobra's control.
Okay, we have, what is this exactly? Just a pistol? That's an option. Need to head up top. I'm just gonna actually check out here to see if there's any collectibles in this area. I'm not even sure what they look like. As I mentioned, I haven't seen any, so. And this is probably not safe to go through. Okay, let's just carry on.
Here
That's
it
so
is.
cool.
Quickly now. Plant the uplink device.
The system security
Grab this bad boy.
This could take a while.
Oh, it's only 2 shots.
What are you waiting for? Hack it already.
If I hack it, the Joes can just hack it back, Commander.
Yes. Bring me more ammo.
Yeah, I gotta destroy all the security kill switches. I should also say you do have like melee attacks, but it's very basic. Okay, let me handle this.
For Cobra's power.
And you can see here, like, we have a CPU player, but it's not really contributing a whole lot. If you had a human player, this would be much better. Damn it.
Ammo. Bring me more ammo.
I need ammo
Bring
bad.
me more ammo. Bring me more ammo.
Finished.
Yes. It will soon be mine.
There we go. Plant the uplink device. Would love to try.
Ah, yes. This is mine.
It would be cool if you could give commands to your CPU squad mate. That would be legit. Even just like a basic thing where like go here, defend here, or something like that.
This isn't over, Cobra.
Phase 3, big boy.
Tenacity is commendable, soldier. Too bad it's just wasted energy. All your troops belong to us now.
Come on,
All your
Snickle
troops belong to us.
Joe! Time to strike!
And I do like that you play from both sides, good guys and bad guys. Keeps a lot of variety. The characters are different enough where it feels like you're having to kind of change your approach. Like one of the guys you play with in, I think, the 3rd mission,
Sending position!
he's got like a sort of laser gun that you need to almost constantly fire.
Yes, and so it begins. Cobra, capture any survivors. This ship is now mine.
There we go. Straight up evil.
Once Cobra activated the Blackout sphere, it knocked out all electrical equipment throughout the globe. Only Cobra's own assets, equipped with special Blackout drives, were immune to its effect. With little effort, on what came to be known as C-Day, Cobra forces defeated the G.I. Joe strike team sent to engage them across the globe. With G.I. Joe fractured, the world powers soon found themselves unable to stand against Cobra.
Our newly captured observatories confirmed the intelligence we stole from NASA last year. There is no reason to move up the timetable on our operation.
Excellent, Doctor. We timed our strike perfectly. Destro, I hope you have similar good news about the remaining global resistance.
The world powers have neither the strength nor the will to interfere with our plans. We can move our forces about with impunity. Once
What I want to know is where we are with finishing off the last of G.I. Joe.
We have captured a good deal of their forces, and with the few that are left, we highly doubt they will offer us much trouble.
We engaged G.I. Joe stragglers in Japan, but have yet to locate their base of operations.
Silence, fools! Destro, why are you letting these pawns speak on your behalf? You promised me the Joes would be crushed in one swift swoop after the Blackout sphere was initiated. So why am I still hearing about resistance in Japan, one of the key areas of our operation?
I assure you, Cobra Commander, we're on the verge
Your
of...
excuses are as empty as your promises. If I don't hear a solution, the Cobra flag won't be the only thing hanging from this building.
Boys, boys, boys. You are thinking about this the wrong way.
And how do you expect to find them, Baroness?
Find them? No, my dear Commander. They will come to us.
So there we go. We've seen the beginning, middle, and end of a mission. So here we completed the side objectives, which is nice. You get extra points. I would like to be able to see like a comparison maybe to your previous one here, but you can always just go to the main menu and check out what's available. You get difficulty modifiers, the random like modifiers that you unlock and choose before a mission can add to your score. If you're into that, that's cool. That's not typically how I play, but it's all there if you're into it. So final thoughts. Is this the greatest game in the world? No, but it's fun. I still had a good time. It's just mainly aimed at people that are into G.I. Joe. Let's be honest. If you're into G.I. Joe, you might have a good time with it. It's, as I said, I think it's $40. I'll have information down below if you want to check it out. But I had a good time playing it, and I hope you guys had a fun look at it as well. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.